Hi everyone, good day to you. My name is Muhammad Naqiuddin bin Jasfian and I'm 11 years old. I'm from Sekolah Kebangsaan Sungai Rapat, code ABA 2002. My dear friends, do you know that the rice we eat daily is actually from the grass family? We often think that grasses are useless plants that grow by the road. Actually, food that we eat, such as rice, wheat, oat, and barley, are in fact part of the grass family. These and many more information is available in the book The World of Plants, published by Chatcraft How and Why Library in year 2003. This book contains 183 pages. Today, I will be reviewing with all of you this particular book. Basically, this book contains very informative information as it starts off with introductions, chapter on the life of a plant, further explaining how plants are nature's neighbor. Then also justifying what plants do for us. There is also a chapter giving us insight how does your garden grow. Lastly, very impactfully, there's a chapter bringing awareness that plants need help too. My favorite chapter in this book got to be the chapter 4 on how does your garden grow, which is specifically on page 124. My mom always says I was born with green fingers. Hence, this particular chapter captured my interest as it gives you step-by-step advice on being your own gardener. There were so many interesting experiments to try out from this chapter, such as making a simple potpourri, trying your own herbs, and many more. Jokes aside, I'm really good in that planting and taking care of plants in my garden. During pandemic, I picked up this hobby and discovered I was rather natural with plants. Well, I'll always be grateful to the pandemic for the discovery of my hidden talent. Okay, let's get back on track. This book enables you to understand the life of a plant and shares how important plants are in our life. Did you know that most of our food comes from plants? It's amazing, right? We actually can eat the leaf, stems, roots, fruits, and flowers from various plants. Plants might be non-verbal living things, but just like us, plants need help too. Every day, the rainforest is facing many threats. So, we must develop compassion for the forest and all the animals and communities that depend on it. Reading this chapter really opened my eyes on what actually is affecting the plants world today. Just as people often live and work together in communities, plants live in communities too. There are the forest community, the grassland community, and the watery community. Even plants of deserts community and frozen community is explained in detail in this particular chapter. Do you know that 21% of the air we breathe is oxygen? This oxygen is produced by plants through a process called photosynthesis. Yes, this has been mentioned in my science lesson previously. But through reading this book, it was beautifully elaborated with all the real drawings and illustration which made me want to just flipping through the picture in every and each chapter. I really enjoyed the layout of colorful pictures and interesting facts in every single page. The language used was easily understood and some part was just so mesmerizing, especially when few moments while reading, you'd feel like a fairy tale being narrated by the plants itself. This book is a part of series of books which introduce us to natural world. I must be very honest. There's never a dull moment reading them. Grab this book and the sequence of this series. You'd be thrilled reading it. I would recommend just anyone to read this book so that we can all appreciate this wonderful world of plants which give us food, oxygen, wood, and more. I hope you enjoyed my review. Till we meet again next time for another review. Goodbye.